Hello, I'm Ray Heron, you're watching Moto NZ, and this is the Cardo Packtalk Pro. Let's test it out and see what it's all about. Okay, Packtalk Pro. This is it on my helmet, and on the face of it, there's not actually a lot of difference between this and the Packtalk Edge or Packtalk Neo. Packtalk Edge has been out for a couple of years now. We got to know it pretty well, and I quite like it. I think it's one of the. I actually think it is the best intercom system, mesh system, Bluetooth system on the market. So does Packtalk Packtalk Pro stack up? Well, given that everything's the same as the Packtalk Edge, I think it does, but we'll run through some of those specs. Firstly, let me say, if you have just bought a Packtalk Edge and you're all nose out of joint because, I just bought one and they brought out a new one, you're not really missing out on much. Can I just say that? I'm sure Cardo won't be stoked about me saying that, but the headline stuff we'll get to in a second. Specs. And all of this is the same as the Packtalk Edge. You got 13 hours, acclaimed 13 hours battery life. That's 13 hours on. You got 1.6 kilometers of range in mesh mode, claimed. We've got FM radio, we've got voice commands. We've got 2 channels for our Bluetooth devices, phone and GPS. We've got two Bluetooth intercom channels. That's for connecting to not Packtalk devices, whether that be Freecoms or even the opposition models. Those Bluetooth intercom channels will do you for that, center and the like. And you've got 2 mesh channels. Well, one big mesh channel, really. What's the story with mesh? You can have 16 riders in a group. It's a self-healing network. Doesn't matter what order you are connected in. It doesn't like, it's not like rider 1's connected to 2, 2's connected to 3, and if you get out of order, it all breaks up. Doesn't work that way. It is a self-healing network, and it rejigs the order to get the maximum range out of everyone in the group. There's a really good app, and we've got over-the-air updates as well, so you don't have to plug your device into your phone, into your computer to update it. As soon as you connect the app, it says, "Oh, you've got an update. Do you want to do it?" And it will just push it through from your phone. So those are the standard specs that we're dealing with the Packtalk line: Packtalk Edge, Packtalk Neo, Packtalk Custom, Packtalk Pro. And there is no subscription model with this device at all. What's new? Automatic crash detection. There are accelerometers built into this device, right here on my helmet. Accelerometers, it knows when I'm moving. So it can do auto on and off, and it has automatic crash detection, in that it knows when I'm moving, it can sense a large impact or a few large impacts, and then it can sense when I've stopped moving. And in the app, it goes, oh okay, well, it looks like you've had a crash. I'll send a text message with your location to your emergency contact, pre-defined in the app. That's quite cool. It's a great initiative. It's a great idea. Here in New Zealand, you do still need to be in cell phone reception, but, you know, a bit of redundancy never hurt anyone. If you're going out of cell phone reception, it's probably a good idea to take an EPIRB or a personal locator beacon. Other things that the Packtalk Pro has that the Packtalk Edge also has: sound by JBL, so you've got JBL sound profiles built into the app. You got 45mm JBL speakers in your helmet. Comes with all the accessories that you would expect. You've got many different ways to mount it to your helmet. You've got sticky mounts, clamp mounts, you've got a boom mic, you've got the little sticky mic. You've got heaps of different bits and pieces to make sure it fits the majority of helmets. And of course it's IP67 rated, which means it's pretty damn waterproof, pretty damn dustproof, and if you do kill it due to water ingress, it's covered by warranty and will be replaced. Also, that warranty, 3 years. 3-year warranty is not to be sniffed at, considering most electronics come with a cursory 12-month manufacturer warranty these days. So there you go, there's your overview of the Cardo Packtalk Pro. I did see a lot of grumpy people when it was announced, and I don't think you need to be grumpy. I mean, the only things, if you've got a Packtalk Edge, the only things you're missing out on are the crash detection and the auto on-off, which I didn't think was a really a big thing to moan about. But I was talking to Matthew Day Gillett from onthrottle.co.nz and On Throttle, the YouTube channel, and he said to me that he really wants the auto on-off function. So apparently he forgets to turn the thing off when he stops at the cafe on his adventure boat. So what's it like to use? Well, the button layout's exactly the same, the app is exactly the same. It's black, and that's about the only difference. And when you first fire it up, it asks you to pair it with your phone and do all that dance, which is not that hard. And then it walks you through the step-by-step setup and the simulation of the crash detection. It talks you through what it's going to do. So essentially, when it detects an impact and then some stillness, and you know, it can tell that you've had a crash, it starts a 30-second countdown timer. You can cancel that either by hitting the button on your phone or saying ignore, and if you don't cancel it, it will send your emergency contact your coordinates. So I set mine up as my wife. I haven't actually told her, but it'll be interesting to see what happens if she gets the text message. Hopefully I don't crash. But when you do have a crash, I mean, minutes. If you can save a couple of minutes, you might save your life. So I think the automatic sending of a text message is a brilliant initiative, a brilliant idea. I think if we can do anything we possibly can to improve our chances of coming through a crash, we should. Of course, this unit still has USB-C, it's fast charge, it'll last you all day, and if it is going flat, when you stop for lunch or a coffee or something, just plug it into the wall or plug it into a USB-C battery bank. You can use it while it's charging, so you could plug it into a battery bank or your bike, run the cable down the inside of your jacket, and there you go. You can still use it while you're out on that road trip because you forgot to charge it last night. It all still works perfectly fine. As far as commuting goes, I get a solid week and a half to 2 weeks out of the battery on one of these devices, bearing in mind that I'm using it for between half an hour and an hour in the morning, half an hour and an hour in the evening, every day, 5 days a week. So, and for the fact that it plays music via Bluetooth off my phone, I just couldn't be without one. Some people say, well, if you're listening to music, you're not paying attention to the road, but you're listening to music in your car, aren't you? Listening to the breakfast show on the radio or whatever it might be, a podcast or something. And so for that reason, I listen to music every day on the bike, except for the days that I'm talking to you. Now, right now, this audio is being recorded via the Packtalk Pro on my helmet to the memo recorder in my phone, because the video is being recorded on the Insta360 X4, and I just couldn't be bothered pairing the Cardo to the X4 to get this audio. So I'll record it to the phone and I'll sync it up in post-production. However, if you do have the Insta360 X4, Insta360 Ace Pro, I think the X3 will do it, the GoPro Hero 12, you can connect the camera via Bluetooth to the Cardo device, and you can record your voice directly in camera. To answer a question that I'm asked almost every day on YouTube, at present, no, you can't connect your camera and your phone to the Cardo because it uses the same channel and they kind of ruin each other. So you can't talk to the camera while you're listening to music, unfortunately. Unless you've come up with a way of doing it. I initially thought maybe connecting the camera as an intercom and then the phone as a phone. And in theory it works, but I haven't had much luck doing that. If you're wondering what helmet I'm wearing, by the way, this is the brand new Arai XD5 or Tour X5 or Tour Cross 5. I've been using it for a wee while. I really like it, especially on the motorway, because the visor has a lot more space up here to let the air flow through. I've got to say though, if I had the choice between this and the XD4, I'm probably going to choose the XD4. I like it more. This is still a very, very good helmet. I just prefer the XD4. I don't know. Maybe it's more the fact that I'm used to it and it's been with me for longer. But this is still a solid helmet. Lots of ventilation. In fact, probably too much ventilation for winter, if I'm honest. It's a bit chilly, but you can always wear a buff or something, can't you? So if you've already got a Packtalk Edge or a similar device, then you're going to buy the Packtalk Pro and you're not really going to have to worry about installing it, because the cradle, the mount, the air mount with the magnet in it is all the same. Just pop it out of its box, pair it to your phone, do the software update, chuck it on your helmet and go and use it. Mine even arrived 100% charged, which was lovely. Not that that was a major, but you know, nice touch. Oh, hello. If you've used any intercom system before, you kind of know the system, the installation process. You might have to remove some of the lining of your helmet, pop the speakers in there, find a place to pop the microphone. With the Cardo, it comes with little Velcro stickies, so that's easy. And then it's a matter of routing all the wiring behind the padding of your helmet, so it's nice and comfortable. Popping the brains of the device on your helmet and you're away laughing. That's it. That's pretty much it. First time you do it might take you 45 minutes or so. Every time you do it after that will be a lot faster, but then you're probably not doing it as much as I am. Nice Triumph Scrambler. Had a question the other day as well. Do I get the Freecom X2, X4, or do I get the Packtalk Edge or Pro or whatever? And the biggest difference between the two is the Packtalk line has mesh. So if you're literally just going to be talking to your pillion and maybe listening to music off your phone, if that's all you're ever going to do, or maybe making phone calls, then you probably don't need the Packtalk. Just get the Freecom, but make sure it's an X, not a plus. If you have any aspirations of joining large groups and want the mesh communication, then you'll have to get a Packtalk of some description. The big difference between the Packtalk Neo and the Packtalk Edge / Pro is Packtalk Neo doesn't have the wiring in the cradle. It's all plugged in via USB-C, meaning that you can't charge it while you use it. Also doesn't have the ear mount, magnetic ear mount, just has clips. It's a dummy mount. But all the other functionality in the Neo is exactly the same. So if you want to save yourself a buck or two, grab the Neo. If you value the crash detection, grab yourself the Pro, and you do you. As long as you're happy on your motorcycle, that's all that matters. It doesn't, nobody else gets an opinion, do they? Okay, we are at my office at work, and time to test the auto off function of the Cardo Packtalk Pro. So you take your helmet off, leave it on the shelf, and what happens? That's the question. There we have it. After a period of time with no movement, the Cardo Packtalk Pro has turned itself off, which is great when you stop at that cafe and forget to turn it off and it goes flat. Can we turn it back on? That's the question. I'm going to pick up my helmet. Oh, look at that. It's just fired up. Hey, that system works quite well. I like that. Alrighty, that's my lot. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you've got any questions, chuck them in the comments box below. Happy to answer them if I can. I keep an eye on all those comments, so if you want to say g'day or Maybe if you've watched this far through the video, put 33 in the comments box below, and I'll put you on my Christmas card list. Otherwise, thank you very much. I've been Ray, this is Moto NZ. We'll catch you in the next one. Hooroo!